Okay, so I'm going to solve some problems here. This is section 2.2 on Mylab. We have one question here. Find the limit of functions defined by the graphs. For the function g graph here, find the following limits and explain why they do not exist. Limit as x approaches to -3. This is f of x, -3 is here. From the left and the right, we have the same. So as x goes to -3, the limit exists. It is 0 from the left and from the right. As x goes to -1, it is this height, because from the left it is just 1, 2, 3, 4, -4, and from the right it's -4. And as x goes to 0, on the other hand, if you approach from the left of 0, it is -4. From the right of 0, it is -1. It doesn't exist. And as x goes to -0.4, which is somewhere here, it is going to have a limit because here it is a constant function and it's -4. Okay. And what is limit? Choose the correct answer. If necessary, fill in the answer box to complete your choice. Okay, so we are going to say limit as x goes to -3, you could say it is 0. Does not exist. Okay, check answer. We got it right. And this is similar probably, so I'm going to skip that. Similar. Okay. So let's get this question. Explain why the limit doesn't exist. This problem actually be explained in the class. It says fill in the blanks. As x approaches 0 from the left, this approaches to what? If you're approaching from the left, then absolute value of x is going to be -x, so it's going to approach to -1. As x approaches 0 from the right, it's going to be x over +x. So it's going to be 1. Since the function is not defined at 0, there is no way of knowing limit as x approaches to 0. There is no single number L that the function values all get arbitrarily close to x as x goes to 0. Let's check the answer. You got that right. Okay. Alright, let's move on. Okay. I think this is good enough. Let's talk about 2.4. Okay. Find one-sided limits. As you will see, we had done such a similar question to this. What you're gonna do is, if you let h go, if you plug in h equals to 0 here, you get 0 squared plus 0 plus 7 squared of 7 minus 7 squared of 7 is 0. 0 over 0 you get. So what you would do is you would want to multiply with the conjugate of this. If you multiply with the conjugate, let's see, we may need to go to here, but we need to copy the question as well. Just a sec. Study plan. Where's the question? Okay, so we did such a thing. So you're gonna take the conjugate of this. The conjugate of this is plus of that. So you're gonna multiply numerator and denominator with that, and you will see that the numerator becomes simplified. So you are rationalizing the numerator, and that way you are getting rid of 0 over 0 situation, and it should help you to get the answer. So I'm going to move to the next one. I'm not going to do that because we did in the class. For this one, this is similar to absolute value of x over x question. So you have to look at where x plus 2 is positive and negative. X is approaching -2 from the right. So it means x is numbers such as negative 1.9. If x is negative 1.9, this is positive. So absolute value of x plus 2 is going to go out x plus 2. X plus 2's are going to cancel. We have x plus 5 left. And we just plug in negative 2. And we got 3 here. Let's check. Okay, check the answer. You got it right. Okay, you can also get the question help me solve it. Okay, so everything is explained here, okay? So you should use that. Okay, let's continue. These are similar questions. So use the relationship to determine the limit. So limit theta goes to 0, 9 sine square root of 2 theta over square root of 2 theta. We know that sine theta over theta is 1 as theta goes to 0. And so as theta goes to 0, square root of 2 theta goes to 0 as well. So what you could do is you can, let me do this one here. Okay. The question was limit theta goes to 0, sine square root of, was it 2? Let me see. Square root of 2 theta, okay. 9 times, there's 9 here. Square root of 2 theta over square root of 2 theta. Now let u is equal to square root of 2 theta. As theta goes to 0, u also goes to 0, right? Because if this goes to 0, then this is going to go to 0 as well. So I'm going to rewrite this as limit u goes to 0, 9 times sine u over u, but this thing is going to go to 1, okay, as u goes to 0. So the answer is going to be, just 9 times 1. So this is going to be 9. Okay, this is the answer. Okay. Let's see. Let's look at another question. Let's get this question. This is tangent 11x over x. Okay, how would you do that? Let's go to, okay, so this is going to be limit as x goes to 0, tangent 11x over x, that's the question, right? So this is equal to limit sine 11x over cosine x times cosine 11x, right? As x goes to 0. Okay. Limit as x approaches to 0. Okay. Sine 11x. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write 11x here in front of this x, but I'm going to multiply with 11 as well. Okay? I multiply and divide with 11 so that the value doesn't change. Times 1 over cosine 11x. Okay? So now if you look at these two, this is going to go to 1 as x goes to 0, because 11x is going to go to 0 as well. So what is left, and this is going to go to cosine 0. Okay, this is going to go to cosine 0. But what is cosine 0? Cosine 0 is 1. I mean, cosine 0 is 1, that's right. and this is not theta, this is 0. Okay, let me erase that. Let me rewrite that. And if we move towards right a little bit, okay, what's the answer then? So we are going to write the answer. This is going to be 11. 11 times 1, right? This is 1, this is 1, so 11 times 1, which is 11. This is the answer. So we just say done. Okay. Let's go to some other questions. Okay, so here it's gonna be 11. Let's check the answer. Okay. Okay, this one, how would you do? Okay, this is 3t squared minus t plus 9 sine t. First thing you are going to try, put the t equals to 0 here. 0, 0, 0 over 0. So this is 0 over 0, it's not good. So let's go to here. Okay. Okay, what's the question? Limit 3t squared minus, what was it? Minus t plus 9 sine t minus t plus 9 sine t over what is that? 5t, 5t, okay? 5t, t goes to 0. So this is going to be equal to limit t goes to 0, okay? So what we could do is we can maybe separate it into 2, like 3t squared minus t over 5t plus 9 over 5 sine t over t. This is going to go to 1, and this one we can simplify it. T's are going to cancel, this is going to cancel, it is 1, this is going to go away, so it is limit t goes to 0, 3t minus 1 over 5 plus, okay, this is the first one, I separated into 2, this is equals to 9 over 5, because I'm done with that. And as t goes to 0, this is negative 1 over 5 plus 9 over 5, this is 8 over 5 is the answer. Done. Okay, I think this is good enough. Let's see. Let me go back, go to, let's see. Let's get plus 17. Yeah, we did such a thing. Okay, I think the rest is similar. Okay, let's close that. Okay, and in the next video we are going to start 2.5.